This is my weekly check-in video. I didn't lose any weight this week, but I did lose 0.25 inches around my thighs, so that's good. So those are getting smaller. I just wanted to do some real talk today. I've been getting a lot of comments or questions about why someone may possibly not be losing weight while eating carnivore. So a couple things. Weight loss is fast for some and not for others. I find that it depends on how sick you are and how much your body needs to heal. So if depending on those factors, I think that it depends on how fast you're going to lose weight. Another factor is how tall are you? How much do you weigh now? Your body's going to be where it's going to be naturally. So that's the nice thing about the carnivore diet. Your body's going to sustain the ideal body weight for you. So that varies for everyone. So keep that in mind, that your body's going to be where it's going to be. So I still weigh 128 pounds. I've been doing this for over 5.5 months. Yes, I lost weight pretty quickly at the beginning, the first 3 or 4 months. I did lose a lot of weight, but I'm kind of at a plateau again of where my body kind of wants to be. I think activity level has some things to do with it, but not everything to do with it. So I think during the summertime, maybe I'll start to lose some weight, like some more weight. I don't know. But honestly, I'm happy at 128 pounds. I'm just glad I am healthy and not overweight or pre-diabetic anymore or on the verge of having fatty liver. So for me, the health benefits alone outweigh the weight loss. And you need to also keep in mind that eating carnivore and losing weight, if you are only doing it for that purpose and you go back to eating how you were, you're going to gain that weight back. It's not a diet to where you're going to keep the same weight if you start eating the same junk food you were eating prior to becoming a carnivore. So this is truly a lifestyle. It is the way we're supposed to eat. It makes you healthy. It keeps you from having, the diseases that we have now that we didn't have back then. If you started carnivore because you wanted to lose weight, it's kind of not the reason why to do carnivore. It's to be healthy, to live a healthy life. So it isn't just a fad diet. And yes, being a carnivore, a lot of people are like, oh, well, the same foods are gonna get boring. There's different ways to prepare food. I mean, you do it normally when you're on your other diets. Just don't add stuff that's not carnivore. I make a carnivore soul bread. It's just a soul bread recipe that I found online, and I made it carnivore. So instead of adding flour or almond flour, I literally just add 100% beef whey protein powder to it, and I make my own breads that way. So there's different ways of going about creating recipes and making them carnivore. The options are really endless, but what I have experienced over time is I actually want meat. I crave meat. I don't want all that junk food anymore. I want a juicy steak, a juicy cheeseburger. That's the kind of stuff I want. Another thing that I've experienced is regular, normal foods stink. They don't smell good to me anymore, or my husband. We walk down the bread aisle at the store and it smells gross to us. So that also helps, because I'm like, why was I eating that? It stinks. That's disgusting. That's gross. Carnivore is not a weight loss diet. That is one of the perks of being a carnivore. However, the main reason is we're going back to our ancestral ways of eating, and we're making ourselves healthy again. We're not eating all those toxic foods that are out there now. And unfortunately, yes, it's part of life now, is our lives are formed around food, but we need to change that. We are eating to survive. We're not eating to enjoy and to enjoy the food. We are literally eating so we don't die. And so therefore you need to eat how we used to eat, a proper human diet, so you don't die. So it's hard to change that mindset, because that's how we have ever since I was born, like evolved around food, like family time, food. So you need to change that. We need to change that viewpoint and start doing other things with family. Going hiking, skiing, camping. We need to learn to associate other good things with family time than just food. And another issue that we have nowadays that we really didn't have, back then, is we weren't so busy back then. We didn't need all these fast food restaurants. We had time to cook. We weren't stressed because we were working so much, so many long hours. Like, we didn't need fast food. But now there's fast food literally everywhere. And the majority of these fast food chains and even restaurants are cooking with these like vegetable oils and seed oils that we should not be eating. Those seed oils were literally invented for farming equipment. And then they somehow decided to start selling it for food consumption. Weird. I don't know why. That's not what it was originally designed for. So we have all these companies that are taking just plain chicken and cutting them into nuggets, and then they fry them in peanut oil or vegetable oil or some other form of seed oil. Like, why? Why can't you just cook them on the skillet with butter so we can enjoy them? But that's, I guess, not the point. I don't know. So it just makes it really hard to start eating healthier when you have all these other things around you, and that's what we're conforming to. So you need to be able to change that and have the mindset of changing that. And honestly, if you don't eat out, it saves you so much money as it is. I know before we were carnivores, we were going out to eat all the time. There's a really good taco truck in town. Kind of miss eating there. But it saves us so much money not to eat there, because we were literally eating there on a weekly basis. So it saves you money. And a lot of it you can pre-prep on the weekends. You can meal prep on the weekends, cook all your meats on Saturday or Sunday, and have them for the whole week. Just about changing your lifestyle, like to becoming a carnivore. And I just want to make it clear that, yes, the carnivore diet is a weight loss diet because you're eating healthy. You're eliminating all the junk from your diet. You're going to lose weight. You gained all that weight from eating junk, not healthy foods. I was there. Trust me, I was 171 pounds and climbing. I wasn't getting any lighter. I was eating junk. I stopped eating the junk and eat only meat, eggs, and dairy, and here I am. I'm probably the healthiest I've ever been because I ate junk food my entire life. Yes, the weight loss is nice, but the health benefits from being carnivore outweigh that so much. And that is why I suggest you find your why and it not be weight loss. And journal. If you have symptoms now, such as brain fog, anxiety, you're always tired, taking naps, start journaling that when you start the carnivore diet and keep track of how you're feeling, because all those health benefits outweigh the weight loss. And you need to take your measurements too, because you can lose inches and not lose weight. I've done that. Look at my prior weigh-in videos. I've literally lost inches but not weight. I think like 2 weeks ago I didn't lose any weight, but I lost like half an inch around my waist. Like this week, I didn't lose any weight from last week, but I lost 1/4 of an inch off my thigh. So that's another important thing to do while eating carnivore, is to take measurements. Because you also want to take in consideration your waist to height ratio. You want to be 0.5 or under. So if you're under 0.5 or under, you're at a healthy, ideal body weight. So that could also be a reason why you're not losing a lot of weight really fast, is your body's kind of already there before you started carnivore. And with that, do carnivore to be healthy. Do it so you don't get symptoms or start developing diseases that we develop because of the standard American diet. Don't be afraid to go ahead and comment, and I'll try answering your questions the best that I can. And if you guys need support while being a carnivore, go ahead and drop your comments down there as well, and I will help you as best as I can, support you through this, because it is hard at first, but once you get going, it's easy and you learn to really just want meat. And as always, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.